Today we're going to cover some self-protection from linear strikes. Any strike can come at us in a few different directions, but they all fall under two broad categories. The first one's linear. That's going to be your straight punch. Think your jab, your cross, or your front kick even. And that's linear, it comes straight in. The other one is the arc. It can come this way, it can come up, it can come down in that big old haymaker that gets thrown all too often. Today we're going to work two different variations on a linear punch off his right hand. Now I got two options with this. I can move to the outside. I can see his back. All right. This is a great option because it keeps me away from this hand. But sometimes we block and we end up on the inside. All right. Now I'm going to show you some options from that one too. Let's start by going to the outside. Now, I always start self-protection with my hands up. That saves me time. If I have to bring them all the way up, all right, and the time it takes for his hand to get here to here, I have to go from here to here. I don't like that race. So I always keep them up, and this is a free action. Hey, I don't want any problems. Hands are up. But in reality, I'm getting something between me and him, and my blocking hands are already up. So as this punch comes in, now in traditional martial arts, we have this, what's called in block. Big, all right, and that's great for teaching fundamentals, but in self-protection, probably not gonna happen that way. But we can still apply those mechanics in a more modern fashion. My hands are up. As it comes in, I'm just gonna simply rotate. One more time, and I rotate. Now, I don't know if you've been studying martial arts for a long time, or this is something that you're just starting. But one of the biggest problems with martial arts self-protection, and the reason why some people don't take it seriously, is because the attacker never looks real. They do things by punching, and then they just hold their arm out as the attacker comes down here, swings over, does a wrist lock, a finger lock, and then they just fall over. And people think that's not what self-protection really looks like. Nobody punches and holds their arm out. All right, so watch. As he punches, I'm simply moving. And as this retracts, that's fine. I'm gonna go right up here to his collar. All right. This knee is gonna drive right in. All right. Now people ask me all the time, what are you hitting? Doesn't matter. I can go solar plexus, sternum, gut, groin, all right? Anything. What I'm doing is buckling him over. So, one more time. Here. Now, I'm simply gonna pick up this leg right here, and I'm just gonna stomp, all right, to the back of his knee, and pull at the exact same time, and that's why we set these hands up. So, and down. One more, and then I exit, keeping my hands up. All together, move, hands right here, knee. All right, stomp. Drive down, you can strike or use this opportunity to get out. One more time, full speed. Now, all right. In our kids program, we tell them to say kia. With my adults, I'm a little bit more lenient, but it is important when practicing self-protection that you make some type of sound. It helps not only tighten up, but prevents you from holding your breath. Remember, in self-protection, you're gonna be scared, so it's not a good way to defend yourself. So whatever you say when practicing, make sure you say something. It can be a grunt, all right, or it can be a ki, whatever you're comfortable with, just make sure you're doing something. So he comes, hands are up, and move back. Now, let's say I don't know this is coming, I don't have the choice, and I get on the inside. Now, I'm here, rotate to the inside, and I'm gonna come up, and I'm going straight for that collar too, and I'm gonna grab right here on the arm. All right, now, what happens if he retracts? I expect him to, all right? So it looks like this when he goes, boom, and he retracts, I still have it. I keep my head in tight, and I'm gonna throw a knee. We're gonna keep this very simple, yet effective. So I'm in the inside, hand slide right here, and I throw that knee. Protects me, topples him over, and from this hand, it's gonna slide under, right here. I'm gonna press on the back of the head and move backwards. From here, I can strike, or even do some of our jujitsu. One more time, I'm going to the inside, wrist in here. For those who are a little bit more advanced, this can even turn into a strike. Whether it's a traditional knife hand or a full arm strike, you can make me see stars. Grab, I pull, and I drive that knee. Hook, hook. One of the common mistakes that most students make on this move is they try and turn him right here. What I want to do is move backwards, pulling him off balance, and as he starts to fall to his face, that's when I lift and push, and that's gonna roll him face up. I keep hold of this arm simply because it gives me options. Simple and effective, a little bit more advanced, and pretty. Once again, thanks for joining us. I'm Will Ryan with John Gaston's Martial Arts, and that's just a few simple self-protection moves from a linear strike with the right hand.